Let's go ahead and just get to the nitty gritty. That's what I heard Spirit say. Translation: your spirit team is on that ass. Your spirit team will never run out of gas. Full throttle ahead. They got names, addresses, zip codes, phone numbers, cell phones, ley line codes, demographic locations, license plate numbers. Your spirit team does not miss. Somebody's spirit team has their foot on the gas. No brakes. Let's get into it. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. What's good? If you're new, come on in. If you're returning back, you already know what it is. Let's see what's going on. Something about your inheritance, okay? So somebody tried to play around, messed around, and thought it was a joke. I just heard they knew that the chances would be that of taking a really big chance, possibly that something would fail. This was a huge risk. It was a bad decision. Somebody's ass is grass and your spirit team is about to mow that ass. That's what I just heard. Tow that ass. I can't make it up. As soon as I split the doggone deck, here's what they're going through. Here's what's happening. The Seven of Swords is sneaky and deceptive with the Nine of Swords. Somebody's trying to hide the fact that they're in distress, mentally messed up, getting a visit from your spirit team. Ooh, wee. As guided by the Grim Reaper. That's what I just heard. Crypt Keeper, Grim Reaper. Oh, yeah. You had a lot of people playing in that darkness. They thought that retrograde was going to be the one that would take them to the next level and that they would not have to be held accountable. You were told, chosen one, to hold your peace and watch it all play out. You exhibited restraint and decent character. This is what Spirit is showing me. You get rewarded for that. That's a big deal. We should all seek to do that because it's the right thing to do. And so now that things have to be settled, you got a lot of people that didn't have a cause to curse you, sitting up looking crazy. Let's see what's going on. Big star energy, Aquarius energy. This could be anybody, something about your Aquarian nature. Now, Aquarius is about alignment. The stars are aligning destiny, birthright, things of that nature. By divine right, these are your rights. You know how when you get situations, court cases, and they read people their rights when they pull them over in traffic, if they find something that could be incriminating, right? They read them their rights. They let them know, hey, everything that I found out here is going to be used against you in court of law. Do you give me permission to search your vehicle? Okay, before and or after they are read their rights, right? To let them know you got divine rights. You have every right to be here. You have every right to be happy. You have every right to be in love. You have every right to enjoy your earthly experience. You have every right to experience heaven on earth. That is your birthright. That is your divine right. You are chosen by the Most High God, and the Most High God is saying, I'm going to help you along the way. I'll never leave you or forsake you. These are your birthrights. Somebody wanted to take your rights away. They messed up. The star in alignment. Now, you could be anybody in that star energy. In fact, I feel like the overall collective energy is Aquarian energy. Hence the fact that this is the age of Aquarius, right? Transparency. Now, here's the thing with Aquarian energy. Aquarian is the stargazer, okay? Aquarian represents the water bearer. The water represents the Ace of Cups. The water has memory in it. So when the Aquarian energy comes in and you go through that awakening and all things are being made transparent, that means that one, the veil has been eliminated. You can see things for what they are. Your intuition is on point. You even have the power to co-create with the universe, the stars, because you know your positioning, you know your place in this world. And this is what you were born back into this world to do. You are meant to be at a time, in a time such as this. That's what Spirit just said. Okay, you had a lot of people that wanted to see you dead. That's crazy. I saw that in my mind's eye with the Ten of Swords. So you have somebody that was wishing death on you. Okay. Now you're in alignment with your birthright, okay? Knight of Wands energy could have fire placements, doesn't matter, but somebody was doing something real fast. They needed to get something done before this last moon cycle, okay? Clarify this person, Holy Spirit, what's going on? The Hangman, they made some type of sacrifice, okay? The Hangman, somebody stuck, somebody moved in haste, okay? Your ancestors are on their ass. Your spirit team is on their ass. I just heard spirit team step in and chase that ass down, following them everywhere they go. If they trying to take a nap, they can't get no sleep. They want to go to bed. They might be sleeping with their eyes wide open. Somebody's got the Grim Reaper at their door. Clarify what's going on here. Show me this person. Yeah, it's over. I don't know what the hell they thought this was. Now somebody wants to extend an olive branch to connect with you. Somebody wants to communicate with you with the Page of Pentacles. It's a breadcrumb. It's an inconsiderate breadcrumb. It's something that you're not looking at. Ten of Cups in the reverse. This person cannot go with us. Ten of Cups in the reverse and a Seven of Cups in the reverse. They made bad choices. Seven of Cups in the reverse. That's illusions being shattered. You got the King of Wands here, okay? Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. What is the deal? What is happening? The Three of Wands, Aries energy. Oh my goodness. Somebody that you distance yourself from was still sending you some type of spiritual warfare. Okay. Big fire sign energy. Could be any sign, but they were sending you a lot of like nasty energy with the Five of Wands. So now your spirit team is on that ass. Five of Wands and a Three of Wands. Spirit team says, no, that's us on their ass. They can't fight back. Yeah, I can't make this up. Somebody was obsessively trying to turn your Ten of Cups over, obsessively, desperately asking for the universe to place you in the Ten of Swords, desperately in pursuit of this. When I tell you somebody was breaking a sweat, somebody was overexerted, somebody is sleepy, they're tired, they've been up all night, they've been working with whatever they know to work with, and none of it's working. And now they're trying to extend a breadcrumb. Clarify this person. Somebody was obsessed with this. Wow, that's crazy. Spirit says nowhere to run to and nowhere to hide, honey. The Fool in the reverse, somebody's being exposed for doing foolish things. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. What is it that you want me to see? You got the Six of Wands in the reverse. It seems as though somebody's taking an L, taking a loss for trying to literally take you out. Somebody's taking the L. I can't make this up. The Tower. This is current energy. Seven of Swords. And they thought they were going to be able to get away with this. The Fool in the reverse. Something in retrograde. Something backfired in the shadows. Was somebody trying to recreate a loop, a illusion, or something that you've already completed? Somebody wanted you to go through something again. Somebody does not feel as though you deserve to ascend to this level where you can't be touched, basically. And somebody wanted to prove that you could be touched. It's one of these kind of people. Oh, you think you can't be touched? Well, I'm going to go do spell work. Well, they should have found something safe to do, okay, or something else to do with the Five of Pentacles. Spirit says they're going to go through desolate times, or they could have extended all of their resources to get this done, like money, time, energy, only to end up in the Six of Wands in the reverse. Clarify, somebody's spirit team is chasing that ass down. I can't make that. I can't make none of this up. With the Ten of Pentacles, somebody had their hand on our Ten of Pentacles. That's a bad idea. The Ten of Pentacles is protected by certain spiritual beings by way of your spirit team. It's like a safe space. It's like having your gifts locked away. And if somebody tries to go towards it, there's a security system that alerts the ethers. Warning, warning, warning. You about to get fucked up. Like, leave that alone. That's not your inheritance. Warning. What? Like, it sounds an alarm in the ethers. So whoever I'm talking to, your ears could have been ringing. Yeah. You knew that somebody was trying to play in your energy. Your spirit team stepped in. Now your spirit team is chasing somebody all up and down the street, whooping the hell out of somebody. I just heard spirit team say, I whoop your head, boy, with the back of the steel. I whoop your head, boy. Somebody getting their head whooped for trying to touch this Ten of Pentacles. Keep your hand up out the cookie jar. That don't belong to you. How many times you got to tell these little negligent little nobodies? And when I mean nobodies, I mean they're nobody because they're not doing anything that anybody would want to know them for. These are the kind of people, they show up in spiritual court and they ask them, well, do you have any references, of your reputation? And nobody is claiming to know them. I don't know him. I don't know. I never met him in my life. Nobody wants to be associated with this type of bad behavior. Not in this day and time. It's North Node. Clarify this person. I can't make this up. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was in too deep. Somebody had done too much to turn back. This is how they're seeing it. Somebody's like, well, I did it. It's already done. Seven of Pentacles. I'm in too deep. I got to keep going. Basically, the devil was telling them what to do. When you forfeit your own common sense and something's telling you to stop and all the warning signs are there and you continue to go, yeah, it's safe to say that your ass is over there being possessed by the devil, controlled by the devil. Somebody can't even control their own thoughts, honey. Somebody's being controlled by something dark that has them heavily invested in a loss. And they see that they're losing, but they're in too deep, and something was supposed to work. Okay, clarify. The Chariot. Where's this person going? Three of Cups and the Chariot. Celebrations. What's going on with that? Somebody wants to come towards you. Okay, after this failed, okay, a failed attempt on your life, the Ten of Swords. You got the Three of Cups and you got the Chariot, Four of Pentacles. What's this energy? Six of Cups. Somebody wanted you bound to the past, okay? This is simple magic, okay? So basically what somebody did was they did some type of magic to hold you back because they feel like you don't deserve to move forward. Whoever you are, you're in the Ten of Pentacles, and somebody wanted you to go back into the shadow to bind you to the past. So they projected out like all the things you had gone through, Three of Cups and the Chariot. Now they're watching you successfully overcome things from the past and release it. And the divine is saying that you're next in line to get this Ten of Pentacles. So with the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody that wanted you bound to your past. But you absolutely are not. You're in the Three of Cups and they're heavily invested. Clarify this person. Yeah, they're crazy. Seven of Swords. I feel like they really have lost it. I don't know who would be sneaking around with somebody's spirit team on that ass like that. The spirit team is in the Five of Wands, whooping somebody's head. Somebody could have a headache. Somebody's got a lot going on. You got the Seven of Swords and the devil here. Okay, not here, over there. Thank you, spirit. I digress. The devil ain't here. The devil can't be over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Somebody thought they wanted to be the devil over here. Now they're the devil over there. Why did I see that, spirit? Why did I say that? What happened there? Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Because I have the Ace of Swords here. Because I'm speaking the truth. Something about holding the truth in high honor. Queen of Swords is somebody that, has somewhat of a difficult job to execute, in terms of they have to speak the truth. It's not, whether or not they want something to be a certain way or somehow or whatever. No, this is about upholding truth to a high standard and executing when necessary a head over heart decision. It's not personal. Sometimes the Queen of Swords comes off as if they're emotionally disconnected, and sometimes they need to be in order to be fair. That's the Libran energy, because right is right and wrong is wrong, and somebody's out here all the way wrong. Let's see. Clarify. Somebody's trying to keep you bound to the past. Okay, you got the King of Pentacles here, okay? And a King of Wands. Clarify this person. Who is this person? And the King of Cups in the reverse. So there's somebody that's showing up as a King of Wands in the upright, a King of Pentacles in the upright. Could be one person, fire and earth energy. But really what they are is an emotional manipulator. And this is the way that they saw they would hold you back. Something about an illusion being casted. So with the King of Cups in the reverse, that's emotional manipulation. Somebody was trying to manipulate the energy around your Ten of Pentacles so that you would self-sabotage and they could say, see, this person doesn't deserve this. Or with the Six of Wands in the reverse, they could have wanted to put you in the Fool in the reverse energy to stop you from moving forward with the Six of Wands in the reverse. But now it's them. Give me current energy on this person. What the heck is going on? Ah, yeah, this is over. It's done. Okay. You've been separated from whatever this is. The past is the past. The past cannot keep you bound. You're wise. You're in the 10 of Pentacles. You deserve it. You deserve to celebrate. And somebody doesn't think that you deserve that. Three of Swords. That's not your problem. It's not your people. I hear sirens in the distance. It's an emergent situation, not for us, but for them, whoever they are. We saw it coming. You got the Hermit energy and you got the Queen of Wands energy. So, whoever you are, you have a silent confidence about you that speaks volumes. You're somebody that gets a lot of attention, but you're not an attention seeker. People are drawn to your passion. You have a very warm aura about you with the Hermit energy, Virgo energy, very purification, very Mary, did you know type energy, very Mother Mary with the Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Your intuition is on point. You're keeping a lot of what you know to yourself and you're moving in silence. Clarify this person. Somebody's out here looking real slow. Real slow. 10 of Wands in the reverse, trying to get rid of those burdens. But the 10 of Wands in the reverse represents somebody having to do something alone. So somebody had help with doing some spell work. I don't think they have any more help. I don't think they have any more supporters. Clarify this person. Ooh, damn. You saw the way that card flipped? Page of Wands in the reverse. All bad news. This is what happens when you put things on everything. When you swear to God that somebody's going to be down and that they're going to die. 10 of Wands in the reverse with the Page of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's trying to get information currently. Show me that energy. You got the Emperor in the reverse, okay? So the way this person shows up is somebody very responsible, somebody that gives good advice, somebody that is respectful. King of Wands is usually an upstanding guy. This person also shows up as somebody who's financially stable, business owner. They do the right thing as the King of Pentacles, but the mask are falling off. So that was the facade. That's not who they are. Who they are is an emotional manipulator, somebody that wants to dominate. What we have here is a warlock who thought that they were going to play over people's tops. Clarify. Now they're scared. They need to prove that you're doing something to them. In order to curse you, collective, they have to have a cause. And they keep missing opportunities to curse and hex you. So then somebody got really creative, or so they thought. It's very simple. It's a simpleton energy. Somebody didn't put too much thought into this, not like how they thought. Somebody was like, yeah, this is my best work, but it's really simple. What they thought to do once they realized they couldn't touch you was to get you to trick yourself up out of your own energy. Basically, it's like somebody putting you up against your own fears. Six of Cups, the past, and the Four of Pentacles to hold you back to painful moments and memories. But you come out as the Queen of Swords because you've healed. And you come up with the Ace of Wands, you genuinely have solved all of your issues. From the past, you've satisfied your debt. Somebody don't like that. Clarify. You got the Two of Cups and you got Judgment. Oh, man. This is somebody that was supposed to work with you. This is somebody that was supposed to be nice to you. This was somebody that was supposed to help you out. Instead, they chose to side with the devil. Okay? So now that the devil's come to collect, clarify what's going on. Somebody sitting up looking crazy. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's a real partnership here, and somebody was trying to manipulate that, a karmic masculine, a warlock, because he's obsessed with who you are. Divine feminine, Queen of Wands. This man is very attracted to you, but he's attracted to your divinity for the wrong reasons. Yeah, ain't nobody signing up to be with no damn warlock. An oath breaker, somebody that broke an oath, that fell from grace with the divine. I don't know about y'all. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm not looking for no damn warlock that's gone against the grain and under severe judgment. Don't come this way. You'll get yourself hurt. You'll get your fingers bent back, your knees knocked up, locked up, clarified. What's going on? I'm telling you, don't come this way. You'll end up drinking out of a straw through your nose. Don't play with us, the tower. Translation, our spirit team is on that ass. This does conclude this message. If this was able to add a little additional truth and clarity, I am happy about that. It appears as though overall collective energy is Six of Swords, sailing to calmer waters. Big Aquarian energy, y'all. So y'all could be feeling real creative right now. I know that Cancerian energy makes you accountable for your feelings, you know. You got to really sift through your feelings. You're like, damn, do I hate this person? Do I like this person? Like, you really have to be responsible. Middle of retrograde, Cancerian energy, emotions, and your heart is being weighed as well. Yeah, you got to know what is happening emotionally. Okay, these are good things to know. Listen, give us a hype up. Is that how you say it? Hype up, hype us up. Hit the hype button. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit, so that this platform can go throughout the algorithm. The video can get to the right people at the right time. Give us a thumbs up if you like the comments, the content. I go to the comments sometimes. Thank you for the comments respectfully. With that being said, I love y'all, okay? I'm coming back with more readings. Until then, as always, peace be with you.